78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. So let's talk about it, man. I mean, this WNBA, the media is selling the WNBA right now, and they're using race to do it at every turn. I knew they would. It's actually a smart move, but it's very divisive, okay? Right now, Caitlin Clark is not in the WNBA playoffs. Her team wasn't good enough to make it. They were put out. Fine. However, the media is not done talking about her. They still want to talk about her. That's better to talk about Caitlin Clark than to actually talk about the girls who are still playing, the ladies who are still playing in the game and are doing very well. Now, the MVP, the best player in the league, Angel Wilson, is now being under attack because an old video resurfaced of her having a private conversation with someone on the bench about white privilege and how white privilege works and certain players know that they have white privilege, blah, blah, blah. Had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark, but the media wants you to think it's about Caitlin Clark. I have never seen so much whining, crybaby, race baiting in my life. I mean, for people who love to throw that term, playing the race card, race baiting, being a victim. The only people I've seen do that are Caitlin Clark fans this entire time. Seriously. The entire narrative, as soon as Caitlin Clark got fouled by a black player, the entire narrative was on ESPN, on Fox Sports 1, on the internet, everywhere was, these black girls are being too rough with Caitlin. They're trying to hurt her. They're jealous of her. She's bringing all this attention to the league, and they can't take it. They're angry with her. This was a fake narrative that was created. Not one player said any of this stuff about Caitlin Clark. This came from the minds of men. Men that are sitting behind their desks thinking, how can we talk about the WNBA? I really don't like the WNBA, but we need a storyline. And I told you guys the best storyline they can go with is the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark story, right? Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. That's what saved the NBA. That's what can save the WNBA. Instead, they wanted Angel Reese to be the villain. And not just Angel Reese, they wanted all the ladies, the black WNBA players, to be villains. They went as far as to attack Swoopes, a retired player. Oh, she's hating. She's hating on she's hating on Caitlin Clark. She never said nothing bad about Caitlin. But these narratives that they create against Caitlin Clark fans, all in a frenzy. They're playing the victim, you know. But anyway, I'm watching Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese and she on her show, Unapologetically Angel. Excellent podcast. She had the legendary Swoopes on her show. I really enjoyed the interview thoroughly. They had real good chemistry. I love the open and honest conversation that they had about life, about basketball. They did address the Caitlin Clark, so-called being a hater of Caitlin Clark stuff. Swoopes emphatically denied hating on Caitlin Clark. She actually gave Caitlin Clark props. So did Angel Reese throughout this interview. But it's like everybody knows what this is. They're not going to say it. They don't want to say nothing, and I don't blame them. It's part of the game, but everybody knows what this is. You got guys like Jason Whitlock, Marcellus Wiley, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. Mind you, all men who look like me have taken it upon themselves to put Caitlin Clark and her plight on their shoulders and to be the shield of Miss Caitlin Clark. They've taken it upon themselves to be the shield of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark ain't did no crying. I ain't seen Caitlin Clark ask for nobody to protect her. I didn't see none of this. This is what they want for her. Caitlin Clark even came out and addressed the racist comments from her so-called fans, the racism that they've been dishing out towards the black women of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark came out and said that they're race trolls, and there's no place for that in the WNBA. Since then, a lot of trolls have gotten very angry with her. They're on the warpath. They're digging up old clips, trying to find anything to discredit Asia Wilson now. They're mad because she's better than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a rookie. She's a rookie. She's going to get better. Y'all have to relax with this. I really do. I don't know what it is about this girl that has so many men that look like me so smitten by her. I don't get it. It's really kind of disgusting if you think about it. It's really kind of disgusting. The way all these brothers that look like me are out here just... I never seen them do this for show Swoopes. They definitely ain't did it for Angel Reese. I mean, I seen Angel Reese get her welcome to... Thanks a lot, Netflix. Thanks a lot. I seen Angel Reese get her welcome to the WNBA moment in one of the games where she got choke slammed to the ground. She got up, she took it like a champ. No big deal. It didn't even make the news. People on YouTube had to tell me about it. They said, hey, you see Angel Reese get roughed up? I'm like, no. I had to go look at the highlights. I'm like, man. I didn't see ESPN. Maybe ESPN talked about it, but they definitely didn't talk about it to the level they talked about Caitlin Clark getting hip checked. Angel Reese got dragged by the neck. No complaints from Angel Reese. She said, hey, I'm a rookie. Got to pay my dues. No big deal. See what I'm saying? No big deal. But the media, the men that are in charge of the media, I repeat, the men that are in charge of the media have created a narrative that these sisters are angry black women. And they're mad at Caitlin Clark for being good. Oh, they just mad because Miss Caitlin brought that. She make greens better than Big Mama. That's all that is. Miss Caitlin, she put that little splash of sugar in her spaghetti. Now they mad. They jealous. Yeah. Caitlin Clark wouldn't be caught with you dudes if you was the last man on earth. But yet you still fawning over her. Still going goo goo gaga. Y'all don't learn y'all lesson. You ain't gonna learn. That's all right. But at the end of the day, shout out to Asia Wilson. White privilege does exist. That's a real thing. Okay, we all know this. For instance, when James Dolan of the New York Knicks, James Dolan of the New York Knicks and the Rangers was accused by a woman of assaulting her and some very disgusting things. She said him and Harvey Weinstein did something to her. She clearly knew both of them. The media refused to talk about it. The media said you got to let the court system work. They refused to talk about it. Guys like Stephen A. Smith wouldn't talk about it. Marcellus Wiley wouldn't talk about it. Jason Whitlock wouldn't talk about it. Shannon Sharp wouldn't talk about it. I'm talking about the brothers in the media, okay? And others. I'm just naming them because I know them. But it's others. Wouldn't talk about it. And if they did talk about it, they mentioned it in passing, right? He was given enough time to operate in silence. There was no media pressure on him to the point where he got the judge to dismiss the case, throw the case out of court. Josh Giddey was accused of messing with an underage young woman. There's evidence that he knew this woman, that he was around her neighborhood. He got a speeding ticket next to her school. Pictures with her and everything. The excuse online from everybody was, oh, man, you got to let the court system work. We got to see what happened. We don't know because that girl and these girls be lying about their age, bro. No, man, I'm like, wow, look at y'all. That just ride or die, ain't y'all? Look at y'all. Pom-poms and everything. Meanwhile, Jay-Z is at home minding his business with his woman and his beautiful children. He getting thrown all into the Diddy stuff, People got his face blasted all over TV and internet videos, and he just made like, what? Now they trying to destroy him. He ain't even did nothing. Rumors. It's enough to try to ruin this man's career. Every day, there's a new Diddy video, a new Diddy allegation. Stephen A. Smith is the first one. Him and his hairline is the first ones to come out talking about, oh, yeah, it ain't looking good for Diddy. I tell you what, but McKenna James Dolan, he ain't had nothing to say. Vince McMahon of the WWE. Vince McMahon has been accused of some of the most disgusting, savage behavior known to mankind. I'm talking about disgusting stuff this woman said he did to her. Not even interested. YouTubers ain't even interested in that story. They don't care. Oh, no, man. We just want to hear about Diddy, bro. We don't care about that. We just want to hear about Diddy. Who did it too. You see? That's called white privilege. I'm going to tell you some more white privilege. Let me tell you a story. When I was a teenager, youngster, a little thief, me and the homies used to steal sports cards, right? I love me some baseball, basketball cards, you know what I'm saying? Football cards, but mostly basketball cards, right? So when I was a youngster, early 90s, and I remember me and my friends, we had a group of friends, and we had these two white homies, right? Ernie and Eric, two white dudes, they were brothers. The rest of us in the crew was black. And we would go into this store, and the store clerk would watch us because we were stealing. You know what I'm saying? Now she might have been racist, but we was stealing, right? Can't complain about that. You know what I'm saying? We were stealing. She would watch us like a hawk. But even at that early age, I understood racism. So we would tell the white homie, say, hey, Ernie and Eric, I'll tell you what, y'all go in and y'all steal the cards. What we gonna do is come in as a decoy. We gonna come in after y'all. Y'all go in, look at the cards. We'll come in a few minutes later. We're gonna go back by the magazines and be looking at the magazines. While she's sweating us, staring at us, y'all can be getting all the cards. And we had that hustle going on for like, I don't know, a couple years. She never even suspected. She never even looked at them. She always spoke to them. How you guys doing? You guys doing good in school? But with us, she would just frown her face up, and, you know, she just knew we were some thieves. But in reality, we all were thieves. We are just bad young kids, teenagers doing teenage stupid stuff. But her racism clouded her judgment, and she couldn't see what was really going on. That was privilege, white privilege, that Ernie and Eric had. You see? And we won't have to keep explaining this. Y'all know what white privilege is. You know, for just the simple fact of what we're talking about now. If I come on here, if Angel Reese come out here and talk about racism and how she been treated unfairly, everybody gonna say, oh, shut up, stop crying, complaining. Oh, you're such a victim. We're so tired of this victim mentality, playing the race card. But the same people will turn around and try to push that narrative for Caitlin Clark, which is ridiculous. So that's more privilege proof. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on the matter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm up out of here. Deuces.